And this Kundalini set, we're going to be working on being the inner child. So I'm wearing purple because purple represents the wisdom of eternity, the wisdom of the child within us. So we're going to be bringing to the surface our inner child that maybe we've suppressed or that has been oppressed, and we're going to allow this inner child to be as a guide, to be our embodiment. We're going to loosen up our Kundalini energy so that we can receive this inner child, so that we may be more imaginative, more creative, and more authentic. The inner child represents authenticity, and the Aquarian age is all about being who you are, your truth. Your truth is imaginative, is creative, is a visionary. So we're going to bring out that inner child to the surface so that we may live, breathe, and be as a child with great wonder, gratitude, appreciation, and an energy of play. That is what we're going to cultivate for this short Kundalini set. So we're going to do 3 long, deep breaths. So we're going to inhale, and when we inhale, we're going to hold the breath. We're going to pull up the Mulabandha, which is the sex organ, the rectum, the navel, and we're going to squeeze as though we are stopping the flow of urination. So we're going to squeeze up, allow the energy to swirl up, move up the spine. That is the Kundalini rising. And we're going to press our tongue on the upper palate with our hands in this Gyeon position. We're going to hold, and then we're going to do a powerful exhale. And when you're exhaling, just visualize you are deciding to be empowered. Okay? And when we inhale, it is a sat, and exhale, I want you to think of nam. So here we go, our first breath. Again. One last time. So you can feel yourself getting buzzed off of that. You can feel yourself getting that feeling of high. If you are really breathing in, really squeezing, and really exhaling, you can get euphoric. Okay, you can get very high off of that prana. Okay, because your prana soul, which is within your diaphragm area, and that is what helps you to get through life. So think of the diaphragm, its ability to contract and to expand properly with ease, okay, with flexibility. Think of that as you are more flexible, agile, and adaptable to the many circumstances and situations that happen in life. So the prana soul can help you in your physical incarnation, your physical, practical life, to be able to get through the things without getting tripped up. So that's why we breathe deep in Kundalini, because we're trying to expand our diaphragm's capacity to be flexible, to be agile, to be adaptable, so that when we're out there, let's say something happens, and we can either step into our reptilian part of the brain and get very flight or fight, or we can step into our prana soul, our reserved energy, and find ourselves making decisions from our more wiser self than our irrational, neurotic, fight or flight kind of part of us. So we're going to do 3 more breaths because we do need to expand our diaphragm's capacity to take in air and to let go of air. So if you have a really good breath going on, you can find yourself able to let go of things easier, able to change, Okay, that's why we have a lot of resistance, because we have very shallow breath. We don't know how to let go because we don't access our energy reserve, our diaphragm, our prana soul to be able to guide us, okay, to help us to just, in one breath, we exhale, and it's letting go. So we're going to do 3 more. So we're squeezing in as though we're trying to elevate and levitate. So visualize a levitating yogi, and that happens when you squeeze up and allow the energy to move up the Kundalini, which is the spine, to the 9th gate, which is above your head. That's where your higher self is. That's what you use to ascend when you die, and that's how you kind of come into the physical body when you are a baby. Okay, so accessing the higher self through our 9th gate, through squeezing up, pulling the energy, and pushing out, I am empowered. Okay. So really squeeze the rectum, sex organ, and navel up. Think up and in. Okay, and think the shoulders back, the heart open. One last time. Let all the air come out. Just by doing simple, deep breaths, you can elevate yourself. It can take a second. It can take 2 minutes to truly elevate and levitate yourself out of the crud of weird stuff. Okay, weird stuff that's in the psyche of all our human kind of obsessions and habitual patterns and addictions and weird little funks that we do to ourselves and to each other. We can elevate out of that into our more crystal crisp kind of self. It's very clear, very just simple. Okay, the higher self is very simple. It's a simplistic kind of perspective. That's why it's like a child, because children are very simple. Okay, very simple. The crud that we get, that we kind of sink into, is very messy. Okay, humans very messy, and it's just all cluttery and disorganized, and dramas and complications and all these dilemmas. We can elevate, levitate out of it simply through the breath, and return to our heart, which is our authentic self, and live from the authentic self, which is the child self. Imaginative, creative, but we need the energy. We need the energy reserved within our diaphragm, our prana soul, which is our diaphragm, our breath, our gift that can help us get through life as a physical being. We can access that and use that to help us to be able to return back to that child self, that authentic self, have the energy, have the willpower, have the strength, and have the courage to be able to be suchness, such creativity, such authenticity in a world where we're kind of all fakey and not true, and it's kind of, we're not ourselves, we're just kind of fake and presenting things that aren't really how we truly feel inside. So we're going to connect now that we got breath and we understand the breath. Okay, we understand the breath and how important it is to getting through the situations, because it's easy to blame parents, it's easy to blame that, it's easy to just, oh, this is a dilemma of my life, oh no. But if you really access that prana, there's not going to be these dilemmas, these blockages. You're going to have the energy to be able to get through it just in a simple breath, because you're going to realize that these situations that are difficult, okay, these situations that are ease, they're all of love. They're all of growth. There isn't, this is bad, this is good, I want to escape this, I want to go towards that. That's the thing with Kundalini. The Kundalini, the purpose is for going within so that we can connect with those pieces that we kind of ignore. Okay, we don't want to go in that area. We don't want to go in that crevice within our being, because in that crevice it's kind of icky or dark and kind of, we don't want to face that. But Kundalini, we are facing that so we can be a strong being. So the difficult and the ease both become love. They both become an opportunity for growth. Growth for the total self. Not just growth in a way that's easy and comfortable, but growth that can really help us to be an infinite creator. Which an infinite creator is able to see thyself in every human being and able to have compassion for every single situation, circumstance, life. That is what we call a master. Master of the mind, the master of your mood, is to be able to go in that crevice within your subconscious psyche and be able to be like, I'm going to face it, I'm going to breathe into it, I'm going to get some air, some energies kind of circulating in that stagnant little pool, and I'm going to let it air out, relieve the stench of it, the reek of it. Okay, I'm going to clean it out so that I can be able to continue on my journey of kind of being able to handle life instead of being kind of scared of what's going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen next week. Okay, so we're going to do Ang Namo Gurudev Namo, which is to connect up and in to our higher self. Okay, it is a sacred prayer, it is a sacred mantra to help us get into our practice, our Kundalini practice of self-love, of self-discovery for self-mastery. Okay, so here we go. And you can listen the first time, and the second time you can follow along. So hands at the heart open, shoulders back, breathe in. Gurudev Namo. Ang Namo Gurudev Namo. Ang Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathe in, hold. Now we're going to have our hands like this, and it's going to be above our head, and we're going to do a rapid inhale, exhale, the breath of fire. Inhale. We're going to have our thumbs interlocked, hands like this above our head. Squeeze up and in, hold. And if you're pregnant or on your second or third day of your period, do not do this. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Now we're going to have our hands interlocked like this above our head, and we're just going to do breath of fire like this. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the arms. We're going to have our feet in front of us. So we're going to be working with the base of our spine, our lower spine, and we're going to be swimming, 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 swimming. So we're sweeping around, forward, around, forward, around. So swimming, 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 swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep going, and you're swimming. So relax, just fold over, holding your toes, try to lengthen your spines, particularly the base, you're lengthening this. So now we're going to come to a standing, and what we're going to be doing in a standing is we're going to be clapping above our hands, clapping below, so clapping above and below. It's going to be like this. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat 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 Nam. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. Now come seated on your knees if you can. So we're just going to take a few breaths. So we're going to be doing a meditation, and it is Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa. So you can follow along, and this is an Indian scale, so it's like this. So we're gonna have our arms open. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Da Pa Ma Ga Ra Sa. So it's just like a music scale. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Da Pa Ma Ga Ra Sa. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Da Pa Ma Ga Ra Sa. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Pa Ma Ga Ra Sa. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Da Pa Ma Ga Ra Sa. Sa Ra Ga Ma Pa Da Na Sa Sa Na Da Pa Ma Ga Ra sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa sa na da pa ma ga ra sa sa ra ga ma pa da na sa. Breathe in, hands at the heart. Hold the energy, squeeze up and in. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. And we're going to close this Kundalini set with a long Sat Nam. Blessing you and blessing the world. That is you, that is all around you. Sat Nam. And we're going to do one powerful, profound, deep, and empowered call, A-K-A-L. We're going to have our hands in the victory position. Okay, Yogi Bhajan called this the victory position. So, deep, profound, empowered, strength, and courage is you to get through, to move on, to let go, to be your authentic self, to be true to who you are, to have your feel, and to express yourself without delay. A Waheguru, 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 Waheguru.